Hey, it's Jelani from Cartfuel, and in this short video, I'm going to explain how you can sell digital products with HubSpot. So you're going to need a few things to follow along with this tutorial, and just for full transparency, I'm the founder of Cartfuel, but Cartfuel is one of the easiest ways for you to sell digital products online, so I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. The other thing is you're going to want to make sure that you have your file uploaded to HubSpot. So I have a few files here that I already have that we're going to use because essentially what we're going to do is we're going to sell those digital products using Cartfuel, and then we're going to have emails be sent out from HubSpot. The other thing that you're going to need is you're going to need to go into the asset marketplace. So go to asset marketplace and then go to modules, and you're going to want to install the HTML module. Now, this is a free module. You don't have to pay for it. It's developed by HubSpot, so it's not developed by a third party. You just need to install this because we're going to be able to use this to embed Cartfuel on your website. The other thing is, of course, you're going to need a Cartfuel account. So if you go into the app marketplace on HubSpot, just search for Cartfuel, and will appear here, and just click on install app. You'll also need to make sure that you have a Stripe account, but other than that, that's all you need to follow along. So once you sign up to a Cartfuel account, all you need to do is click on new payment form. Now, if you installed Cartfuel from HubSpot, you already have HubSpot connected, but if you just signed up by going to cartfuel.io, then you want to make sure that you go into the settings and go to external integrations and just make sure that you have your HubSpot account connected. You'll see your HubSpot ID to verify that you are in fact connected. Now, once you have that all good to go, just click on new payment form from the header here, and we're going to start setting up our first payment form. So I'm going to select Stripe from the payment gateway, select my Stripe account, and then give my payment form a name. So this is internal, meaning that your customers will not see this. This is just for you. So let's just say that this is a HubSpot workshop. And now I'm going to click on add product. Now, when you give a product a name, your customers will see that. So you want to make sure that you are giving it a name that you intend for your customers to see. So let's say that this is just going to say HubSpot Workshop as well. And for price, I'm just going to put $1 here. Now, you can enter a statement descriptor. A statement descriptor is nothing more than just a little line on the customer's credit or bill or debit billing statement so that they know exactly what they bought. It just gives them a bit more clarity so they know that their card wasn't used for anything like a scam or spam. Awesome. Now down here, we can choose the billing frequency. So we can choose to have this product be one time, meaning that the person will only pay one time, or they'll pay recurring meaning a subscription. We will have the feature for you to be able to use your own HubSpot products. That's coming in very soon, the next iteration of Cartfuel. I would say by the time you're seeing this video, it's probably already released. So that way you can actually, if you have products in HubSpot, you just toggle this on and you'll see the products. But for now, we just use Stripe. So for example, if you wanted to do recurring, you can use your Stripe products and then find the subscription from there, or you can just set up a product like we're doing so here. All right, for that, I'm just going to click on update. There's some other additional features, but we don't need to go over that for the sake of this video. But if you have any questions about a feature, or if you have any questions about setting something up, all you need to do is click on this little icon here and just ask for some help, and we will be there to support you. Awesome. You can add another product by clicking on add product. So you can have multiple products on your payment form. So for example, if I wanted to do a HubSpot course and maybe this one was $2, and then I click on update, you'll see that we have two products now. But for now, I'm just going to delete that and just have this one product. Down here, there's some additional features that you can enable, like changing the currency, charging additional fees, adding countdown timer. Some of these features you do have to set up prior. But one feature that I know you're probably asking about is HubSpot Forms. So this is an optional feature. If you don't use this, the contact information, the customer information will still go into HubSpot. This is just for you to collect additional information. So for example, if you wanted to have a form here and you wanted that to appear on your payment form, you can see that I selected it. And then the right-hand side, there's a little preview showing you how this would look. So if you wanted to collect additional information like the company name, maybe you had some other details that you needed to collect for you to fulfill the product, then you can do that by using the HubSpot form feature. I'm going to turn this off for now. And I'm going to go into step 2, because step 2 is where we're able to actually further customize our payment form. So we can choose a different font. If you have a different font that matches your brand, you can absolutely choose a different font. There's fonts that are sourced from Google, so you should be good to go there. And then also you can select a different form style. So for example, if you wanted to do a 2-step, meaning that they would enter their full name and email address before they actually see the product details, you can do that. For now, I'm going to stick to classic. let's go to the header because I'm going to show you some things in here. I can actually change out the text here. So you can see here on the right-hand side that this actually updated as I was typing here. You see it's updating. Obviously, that's not English. So let's just say complete payment. And then you can also change out the header text of that. So let's say that you wanted it to be a light blue like that. That looks pretty good. Awesome. You can also customize the placeholder text as well if you'd like. Let's go to the placeholder tab though, and we can actually further customize the background of our input field. So let's say that we want it to be a little light gray. You can see here that that has changed colors now. And then also let's change the text. Maybe we want it to be a dark like the black. That looks pretty good. Cool. Let's go to the cards tab because we can even further customize it. We can change it to, let's say, even another light gray like that. And then maybe we want the card text color to be black. And then maybe we want the background color of our payment form to be, that blue's a little too blue. Let's say just a slight light gray like that. I think that looks pretty good. Cool. Perfect. Now let's go to our buttons because we can actually change the button color as well. Maybe we want that to be black, and that looks pretty good. We can say complete payment. We can even say complete checkout. Cool. Let's go to the next step. Let's go to the upsell step, which is basically where are you going to redirect your customer after they buy this product? Now, one thing to note about Cartfuel is that we allow our customers to sell more product by using our upsell feature. So, for example, if you wanted to toggle this on, you can enter the upsell URL page where you want this upsell to be hosted, and then you can offer additional products. So, let's say that you want this to be HubSpot PDF, right? And maybe this was $5. So what's going to happen now is that when the person buys this main product, right, they can have the option to be redirected to this upsell page, and then they can click this button and they can say, yes, I want the HubSpot PDF. So if they bought the HubSpot workshop, which was $1, and then they bought the HubSpot PDF, the total would be $6. But the kicker here is that the customer does not have to re-enter their debit or credit card information. It's just one click upsell. They just click this button, and that product will be added to their total. For now, I'm just going to toggle that off, and I'm just going to type in where I want them to go. So after they buy this product, I want them to go back to my website. In most cases, some people will put them back to the thank you page. Totally up to you where you want them to go. Now, in step 4, we can actually add integrations. So one integration that I know you're probably wondering is the HubSpot integration. Now, this is, again, optional, but this is a cool feature because we can actually create HubSpot deals directly from Cartfuel. So we can say purchased workshop, right? And then we could say, okay, which product do you want? I want that product. What pipeline? I want that pipeline. What deal stage? New purchase, and boom. You don't have to set up automations in HubSpot. You can literally set them up here. That way, when the person buys this product, they will automatically create a deal for them. Really neat feature a lot of our customers use. Step 5 is you can set up emails directly from Cartfuel. This is an optional step as well. And then step 6, if you don't have a website, you can actually use our templates. Now, the reason why I'm not going to go over step 5 and step 6 is because we're going to be using our HubSpot landing page. And then also we're going to send out the fulfillment email from HubSpot, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. So that's actually how you set up the payment form. It's very simple. Now I'm going to save this for now. And now you can see we have a pop-up here. And what we can do is we can actually select these code snippets and embed them on our website. So let's do that now. Let's go into HubSpot, and I'm going to go into my landing pages. And I'm going to select one of the landing pages that I already have built. So in this case, I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to click on edit. Now, this is where you're going to need to use the HTML module that I said you needed before. I'm just going to get rid of this and show you from scratch. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down here, and we're going to all modules. And then we're going to select the HTML module right here, and we're just going to paste that in there. You can see we have this input box here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Cartfuel, and we're going to select that code there, and all we're going to do is paste. Select, and it copies it for you, and then paste. And we're going to go click on update. Awesome. Now we have our products here, and it's looking good. So let's click on update again, update page now. And now if we open this page up, we will see our Cartfuel payment form, and it's looking really, really good. Now I'm going to test this and show you once you actually enter, or your customers enter their name, their email address, and their card information, how this data goes into HubSpot. Obviously, I don't want to show my real credit card information, so give me one moment and I'll be right back. Awesome. So I was able to put my credit card information in because redirected to Cartfuel, but let's confirm that this actually went through. So let's go into our account here, our HubSpot account, and I'm just going to switch my account to the one that is connected, and I'm going to go into contacts. And here we go. So this is the email I used for our testing purposes. And here we go. I purchased this product. Here's the HubSpot workshop. And I got the deal set up because we set that up. And then also down here, we have that single time product here as well. So everything looks like it's working. Now, the only thing that we need to do is fulfill that product. And this is something that you probably want to set up before actually, start selling with HubSpot. But I just wanted to show you how this process works. But now if we go into workflows, what we can do is we can actually set up a workflow. So what I'm going to do is just move this down, create workflow. I'm going to say from scratch and just show you how this would work if you were to do something like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the workflow by setting up a trigger. And you can start the trigger by a lot of different variables. So you can see here we have Cartfuel payment form name, Cartfuel product partially refunded, Cartfuel product purchase, et cetera, et cetera. So there's a lot of different options that you can actually trigger the workflow. I would probably do either payment form name or the product purchase. So I'm going to click on product purchase. And then what I'm going to do is see which one that I want. In this case, product name. And let's say contains, and let's say workshop, right? In this case, I'm selling a workshop and I'm going to apply that filter and then I'm going to click on save. Now, whenever someone buys a product with the name workshop in it, it's going to actually run this trigger. And then the next thing you'll have to do is just set up an email, right? Send an email based off of that particular trigger. And of course, obviously you would want to make sure that you have that file. So if you go into, if you go back to your marketing and go to files, you should have your files here. And then all you need to do at this point would be to click on that file and then open that file up. So you can just copy this URL here and then input that URL when you're setting up the email. So that's essentially what you would do to actually fulfill that digital product. But it's really, really simple. That is it for today. Like I said, Cartfuel is one of the easiest ways to sell your digital products on HubSpot. Check it out. Sign up for a free account. And like I said, if you have any questions regarding how to actually use this or how to set it up, just hit this little chat icon here and I will personally help you out. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.